So basically, it's my third day here. I'm quarantined in Hotel Paradise, which is situated in the middle of the town. Um, so I reached here on 4th of June at 3:30, and when the whole world is in dilemma that whether shall we travel or shall we not, I took the chances on me and I actually traveled all the way from Delhi to Jorhat, Mariani, and now I'm here. And whether it was wise of me to travel or not, I will discuss about it. First of all, I took a huge risk by not choosing flight over trains. I had reasons because I had so many luggages. Like I was carrying around 60 to 70 kgs with me with 4 bags, and flights were allowing only 20 kgs, I guess, or maybe one luggage. So it was not possible for me to travel by air, and also flights are only coming to Guwahati, and cases in Kamru metropolitan is increasing in huge number daily, so it was not a really option for me. So I have chosen train, and I was quite confident about it that from whatever I was seeing on the Ministry of Railways website, their Twitter, that how that everything is very well maintained and tied up. But when I reached the New Delhi railway station, I was in utter shock and I was scared to death. I called my friends, I called my family that the scenario is totally different from whatever we are seeing on news or net, because social distance was a kind of a mockery there. It was not very well maintained, and I won't only criticize government because it's our fault as well. People are not really aware of what's actually going on. They don't know how crucial this time is. They are sitting wherever they like, they are eating however they like to. So they are not very kind of aware. And plus, when the train reached the station, I think 1.5 hour prior from its departure. People have gone mad after that. They were just climbing on each other and like they used to do, though still they had more than 1 hour in their hands, but still they were like so much in hurry to climb up on the train. So I just stopped for 15 minutes I let them to road. Then I took my bag luggage inside and I sanitized everything by myself. I bought those disinfectant that's been manufactured by Savlon. So I disinfected everything, like every corner of wherever my birth. So because yeah, I was that scared. Like it was a huge risk. The trains were fully occupied. Even though I was traveling on that I think third tier AC. So upper, lower, middle, every berth were occupied. But thankfully, I was traveling on that side lower, so I didn't get that much of turbulence. But still, it hampers because people were around you all the time. Now about the screening, my temperature was checked the moment I entered the railway stations, but few people are alleging that their temperatures were not checked and whatever. I won't comment about it because I didn't face that. They properly checked my temperature, then they let me in. That time the social distance was well maintained. About the situation at the railway station, my one suggestion is never leave Indians unattended. Indians should always be under surveillance because we don't know our limits. We don't know how to maintain a thing properly. Because we have seen the examples in past few months, and we are told to lead diyas, then we lead firecrackers instead. So that's how we are. So yeah. So during the travel, there is no catering system at this moment. They will provide some instant food packets. You have to pay for that, and they will provide hot water also. Then you have to pour hot water in that packets, and it's ready to eat. Or you can bring your own food. There is no foundations. So my another suggestion is, if you do not wanna catch a cold or fever by the time you board the train, then bring your own blankets because it gets hell cold at night inside the train, and you will definitely catch a cold or fever if you don't. or maybe a cough, which you don't want, because otherwise you will be swiped away. Then I reached Mariani Junction at around 3:30 a.m. or someone like that. In Jorhat, it was so well maintained and very tight up. Like I was so, it was so good to see. Even I was so glad to see my hometown like this. Cheers. So I reached Mariani Junction at around 3:30, and when I reached the station, then I was so surprised because it was very well maintained, and everything is so tight up. Police was everywhere, and there was social distancing were well maintained. There were some circles, and people were actually following that. Police made them to follow that, and we went out of the train. Then there was a line. Then they were taking our details from where we're coming, checking our temperatures and where we'll be going. Then there was ASTC buses, so we boarded the bus, and they took us to that Titawar Medical College when we got tested. Then the same bus took us back to this hotel, Paradise. See, here it is. I'm on a balcony. I was having my tea. So yeah, they took us here. So since then, things are so good so far. Whether you talk about the police or the medical staff or the hotel management, there is nothing to complain about. The service is that good in Assam, and but that doesn't mean I want this service for a longer while, because I want my report as soon as possible and I want to go home because I'm dying in anxiety. But in a crisis time like this, Assam government is really doing a fab job that we have to accept. Thumbs up on that, and I hope they win this fight soon. And yeah, if you want to travel, then your safety is in your own hand. But I would suggest that if you can, then please stay wherever you are, because things are very crucial at this point, and I know how anxious it could be. So if you want to travel, then travel at your own risk. So that's all for now. I have given you the traveling details. I will make another video the time I get my reports, so you will get to know about the post procedures. Till then, goodbye, take care, stay safe. So I was just having my lunch, and they called me from the reception, and I got my report. It's negative, and finally I am going home. Yeah, but I have to be home quarantined for 10 more days till 17th of June. Yeah, and I got this stump also. It's faded, but yeah.